Yeah, Lloyd is online. Do you want me to put
Okay.
him on?
Yes, and I'll just start my speaking with Lloyd. Lloyd is, and by the way, we only have one more to go for the other person who just said how much longer before everyone's done. There's what I like to call the grand finale is going to be coming up after Lloyd. I've been building up to this for a reason. So with Lloyd with C&K Customer Modeling, Lloyd is a client that is not just, but only my SEO. He doesn't have any affiliation on the software side, so he can go anytime he wants, but we have an extended relationship and are doing just well. And in this particular case, Lloyd I would say on an A to D scale of how to manipulate your home page through changed pages and adding with only one or two communications, he came out at a very strong B, where what I noticed was with links to our many services, if you see right here, he had recent projects. I'll, at another time, explain to him how we could take it to the next level, but this recent projects, now he has his different areas of where he has different pictures that are representing his different projects, and then as you click on them, it comes much further details, which I do like. Lloyd, you did a fantastic job with the title tags. You did a fantastic job with the URL structure as well as the text. And here, he's focusing in on Forest Heights, so he's re-emphasizing the where. The bathroom, he's re-emphasizing the specifics of the what. He has the appropriate text and pictures there. And Lloyd, what I'd like you to do is, with no further ado, kind of introduce, because you are also a very heavy SEO customer, and you kind of are taking it to the extreme, which is fantastic. But considering that we only knew each other, I believe, between 6 to 9 months ago, because we've known each other just a little bit longer, but still less than a year, I sent you an email trying to just explain to you how you could quickly enhance your site by taking a job, adding new pages, having homepage support, and changing existing pages. And considering that we probably went back once or twice to get to this, and I just looked at it for the first time the other day, how easy was it for you to be able to take a simplistic communication and be able to design these type of pages with SEO in mind?
Hey, it's nice to be on here with you, Brian. It was really easy. It took me an hour to do, maybe. The hardest part was just dedicating that hour, because we've been so busy. So as you talk about your ability to communicate, your communication has been great. Mine has been lacking. We've been very busy on this side. But as far as putting the pages together, once I figured out how to do a couple minor things like a slideshow, some WordPress things, actually putting them together only takes about 15 minutes now. So I can do a job scenario in 15 minutes and pop up another recent project. It is very simple.
Before we met, and I don't remember, so forgive me, did you have any previous lead gen and or SEO experience that you left before we started working? Because I can't recall.
Yeah, a couple things happened. I was disappointed in, all the phone calls you get of everybody who wants to sell you SEO service. I had just fired my last SEO person and found you online and dialed the number, and to my surprise, you answered the phone. And our relationship started from there. I think our first conversation was probably close to an hour. You spent an hour with me, and we both got pretty excited about the opportunity to work together. And I signed up right then, and it's been great ever since.
Okay. Well, I don't. By the way, you're, I think, the first person who I brought on that actually found me through, because you're not using the software. That meant that you did find me through the searching of looking for contractor SEO somehow.
I did. I found you online, along with Mike Jeffries, who I'm also a client of. And before I had met the two of you, I was a client of Michael Stone also, which I believe he should change his book name to The Contractor's Bible.
Okay, I'm sure him and Devin are just not going to complain by you saying that. So I appreciate the plug. So wait a second.
We
You've now
appreciate
gone-
hearing that, but, yeah.
What,
Go ahead,
you
Brian.
say something really cool, and this is something I'm actually going to now use that for my own SEO, and probably Devin and I will have a little battle on how we both split it up. You actually found me through search, and coincidentally, I'm tied to working with Michael Stone and Michael Jeffries, who, in my opinion, we all create this very synergistic relationship and is pretty tight. So it's very encouraging that you found one person while searching, and it all seemed to be like one big happy family. So I got to figure out how to maximize what you said, but I do appreciate it that that's the way you found me, because I just didn't even recall as time goes by how we did establish our relationship.
Yeah, your search engine marketing must be working also, because I did find you online.
Listen, I'm going to take what you said too, and trust me, I think Devin and I, and maybe even Mike Jeffries, we're all going to be battling for how to say testimonial, whatever we come up with, and have a little spin that all uses the content you gave, because it's just nice to hear. So when you did this, and I sent you the email in summary for how to do this, I sent you a rather elaborate email, by the way. I can't share it with everyone because it is proprietary, but it was structured in such a way that it is an advanced communication, and knowing that you and I don't even believe we spoke once. I can't recall. But when you saw that communication about taking a job and leveraging it to being able to market yourself, how much time did it take for you to just understand what you read that I sent you?
I read through it the first time and waited probably 3 weeks before I read through it the same time, and it made instant sense, referring back as a stepping stone to what we had already been through. It just made the progression really clear. I understood what you were trying to tell me and how that was going to affect SEO and improve my website credibility.
The relevancy that I want to give to the people that are listening, that have already been using other SEO services. The point is that this strategy, even though I'm skipping a lot of topics about the way the font is, the way the text is, the way the URL structure is, and all those buzzwords which are easily learnable, again, in 3 to 6 months where you embrace it, the point is it's an advanced strategy. And let's assume the word advanced means advanced. It is something that many people make a lot of money per month implementing for people, but they don't understand what it is. So as soon as that guy goes, as soon as he leaves the planet or the work, it just doesn't matter. He's not with you. You're stuck. And literally your site now became dormant, and all of this effort that it took to begin to get the activity could quickly dissipate. So as long as you get a job, any job, once a week, once a month, you could look at it and constantly know, wow, I could easily keep my marketing alive. There's many, many other things that we could talk about at later times, such as mapping and Twitter and Facebook and on and on and on. But again, what is sustainable and what is fun? And that's where we're going to end in a moment after we do the grand finale. What can you definitely do that if everything else falls by the wayside, when you start to get busy, you're going to get another job. You will be able to get a testimony. You will be able to take a picture. You will be able to take a video. And then it's easy for you to package. So if a lot of other things fall by the wayside, at least a tremendous number of basic strategies, similar to me, I implement a majority of basic strategies repetitively, and then when I have an extra moment to breathe, I turn it up a notch, whether it's because I have the time or whether it's slow or whatever it may be. I do always do advanced strategies, but I also do deploy many fun, sustainable strategies. And taking your work and being able to project it in such a way to generate a future lead is the one thing that can keep you all motivated. That, trust me, many of these people, they send me emails at 3 in the morning that they're addicted because they're so excited on what they're doing, and 1 hour turns into 4 hours, and then they type away, and now they've set themselves up for life, which you're going to see in a moment on how one person did the strategy completely. So Lloyd, I wanted to thank you, but can you remind me about the home page at a later time? I just wanted, you came very close to making it to where what I was trying to show you, but just a slight tweak just to remind me at a later time.
Perfect. I appreciate the opportunity.
Okay, thank you so much for helping out with the motivation to the group. Okay.